Hello there, YouTube. Today I am going to be playing my Lightsworn deck. Now, since I've never played Lightsworns before on this channel, you won't know it, but Lightsworns is the first deck that I actually ever played. I mean, actual real deck, not just a whole bunch of random cards just thrown together. Well, I guess Lightsworn still is, but it's like the first archetype deck. Really the first good deck I ever played. Well, better than the bunch of cards that I had. And really, it was just a bunch of awful cards. Like, I don't even know. Like, a bunch of awful cards. Like, I had like a bunch of random archetype small things just shoved together, and it was a terrible deck. But hey, it could win against other terrible decks. Oh, triple Lila. Not exactly what you want to see in your opening hand. And an MST. Okay, well, let's just attack into it. A Mystic Shamble. Okay, we're playing against agents. Possibly Chaos agents, possibly Artifact agents, possibly Herald agents. There's a lot of possibilities as to what it could be, but none of them are exactly things I want. I don't actually like agents that much. Lumina. What's in my grave? Okay, summon Lila. That's a trick of Lumina. If you discard a card, and that card is the Lightsworn, you can summon that card. However, you must have a target in the grave already, otherwise you aren't. Otherwise, activating Lumina would be Gokipon. Okay, this is some sort of Chaos Magical Merchant deck. Well, we have to deal with that. Does he have anything to negate direct attacks? Will he obviously has some sort of response? Let's see, your dagger is just lagging. Let's see, Ice Jack is the only thing I want to make here. Nah, not really. Oh, wait. And because it got Beckoning Light, I'll be able to summon it. Oops, that was supposed to be attackable wire. So I'm gonna send a JD to the grave. Because my flawless logic here is I got Beckoning Light and now get back JD, so well, let's just send that off. He probably knows I got Beckoning Light now. Hey, look, Wolf. Not the Star Fox character. But he's pretty good in Project M. Yeah. Okay, Metaion the Time Lord. So that's how you're gonna be. Let's see. It's only gonna take 9 damage. That's great. You know why? Because you just let me get even more monsters off Beckoning Light. Now let's see, Beckoning Light, what do I want to get? Well, first let's find the JDs. Oh, honest. JD. Lumina, don't matter. I just had Lila because this card fodder. Wait, this card can't be destroyed by card effects. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a way around that. I'll just make my goal and banish it. So essentially all I did was kill an MST. Fells is such a good card. it's just really good because like if you can mill a Fellas off Fellas's effect, that's really good. Also, theoretically, Raiden can be a 1-card OTK. Although, you know, that's if you get perfect mills. It is possible. Wait, this is recording, right? Yep. Okay. If you ever want to see what the theoretical 1-card Lightsworn OTK is, I can make a video of it real quick. Also, Charger Light Brigade could do the same thing. Okay, let's see. Sun, Lila, Milfrey, Set, Parking Light. Okay, what kind of good mills do we get? Mill, and mill recharge. That's not what you want. You don't want mill recharge. It's like this is one of the best draw power cards because it's one of very few cards in this game that's at free that gets 4 cards out of your deck. I do not want MST. If this is actually Dark Worlds and not just some sort of gimmick deck that's using this Gustos. Gustos. Wrecking Lights. Wait, what did it mill? No. I didn't mill anything good. Okay, he's gonna set a few cards, and that's it? Question mark? Has he got anything? No. Raiden. Okay, because I got Raiden, I'm totally gonna just take that out. Die. The best part about Lila is if your opponent has a set spell or trap card. Macro Cosmo. Oh, thank God I got rid of that. But why would you run that in Gustos? Unless. What would be the point of running this in Gustos? Gustos are heavily graveyard based. But anyway, if your opponent has a spell trap card, and you have Lila, and your opponent has Light and Darkness Dragon, you can keep. Oh, he lost connection. Activating Lila until Light and Darkness Dragon can't activate its effect anymore. It's a really cheesy way to get around it. 2J L26. Nope, not that guy, I guess. I'll just host. So for those who didn't watch the update video, next time we meet on YouTube, I'll be using. Okay, if you dunked in 3 seconds, I'm gonna. Okay, that's also something people don't know is you can actually take people out of your duel. If you're listening. But next time, I'm going to be doing a banned deck special with a banned deck. Okay, yeah, you're leaving. Someone screwed. I'll just join someone else's duel. Or not. Okay, YouTube Chaboy. Maybe I'll be on YouTube twice. Once on his channel, once on my channel. Who knows? Does he do YouTube videos? I selected my thing, he hasn't. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, that took forever. Just to click rock, paper, scissors. Something happened. There. Okay. Let's see. Fellas, it's great to mail, terrible to draw. Basically, it's worthless. Gareth is very useful because he lets you get a bunch of cards in hand, which is useful for backing right. He also makes it so you can get way more mills. Although, one time I encountered this guy on DN who thought that with Gareth, like, if you had a Lila would mill one card, then Gareth would mill two, then Lila would mill another card, then Gareth would mill two, then Lila would mill its third card, and then Gareth would mill two. How it actually works is Lila mills 3 cards, then Gareth mills 2. He didn't understand that it didn't work that way. Stellar Knights. Altier. The biggest thing about Altier are in the fact that all go get Navigator Shim, apparently. Why didn't he send an app to get an Altier? But I've seen a bunch of people on DN attempt to cheat by attacking with non-Stellar Knights after making Altier. Oh, this is a Stellar Knight burn. This is... How do you spell Stellar Knight burn? Isn't it? Honestly, I don't really like Stellar Knights. I mean, but I hate Stellar Knight burn. It's just like, oh, look, I can make cowboys and I can summon Al-Sham. Al-Sham. Okay, so I pronounced it wrong, Mr. Tarzan. Once I must one of those cards, then Lila another one, then set break for skill 2, and get the Altier that will come, or maybe cowboy, I don't know. And watch this is like chain S-Night burn, and he chains everything. Call on to, what is the point of that? The monster's not gonna get some, wait, the monster will be summoned, then it's immediately destroyed. And its effect won't go off. The effect still goes off after that? Okay. Now this time, if I encounter another called onto it, I'm going to be pretty upset. And how much time have I spent? 12 minutes, not been long. Okay. Oasis Spring. That card's being tech. Oasis is a Dragon Soul. What I find really weird is, okay, you're just gonna destroy my breakthrough skill, that's cool. Is that, like, there's a bunch of cards that support Worm, screw it, Worm, that support basically the Cosmic Dragon, that support basically the Yang Zing attribute. That's why I call it the Yang Zing attribute, because I can't pronounce stuff. Okay, that support the Yang Zing attribute, but they all refer to themselves as like Oasis of Dragon Souls. Also, why are we going to get anything else with that attribute? Is it always just going to be Yang Zings that can use that attribute? Is that like it? No, not attribute, type, sorry. The Yang Zing type. Please don't comment down below that it's type, not attribute, and don't spam hate. Now let's get some mills. We're going to be milling 3, 5, 10, maybe drawing up to 4. Call of the Haunted. Nope. Although when Altier tries to activate his effect, that's not going off. Yes, now we're getting mill 11 cards. Possibly 12 for mill number. Chains for days. Oh yeah. Chains, Lightsworn, summons, draws. I drew 5 cards. I drew every single card I could have drawn off of Garroff. Yeah, I feel really useful. Allison, wait, he could, oh god, he's gonna excite on Knights. With Han. I'll just break for skill to excite on Knight if that comes. Thank God for break for skill. Now let's see, does he go for excite on Knight? Excite Knights. Remember when that card was like 80 bucks? Yeah, I do too. It was real stupid. It's like, hello there, welcome to Evil's from Excite tonight. The generic $80 card that you have to run in the extra deck. And unlike Bronic, it is not only used in one deck. It is splashable in many, and you're going to pay a lot of money for this card. To everyone who actually paid for like an $80 Excite Night, I feel bad for you. Okay, now let's mill some more. Okay, draw JD. Okay, let's start getting exactly. Okay. Do I have anything that can actually get rid of that? Nope. Okay. That's E4. Yeah, I need to get rid of Gara because he might mill me out. Okay, now let's just get like all the monsters now. Wait, I'm in rank freeze, right? I didn't mean to get off. Crap. Let's get another. Whatever. Whatever, I still got okay. That's the thing about Lightsworn. If the new support, well, it's not exactly new anymore, but their support, they make OTK super easy. Guys, we don't open all Wolves and Phallus and Jade. Guys, we don't open free JD, 2 Phallus, a Wolf, and you draw into something worthless. Okay, how much time has passed? 17 minutes, one more. That should be safe, one more duel. Okay, if I can't find a duel in like 3 more duels, I'll just X COD fan 5 over. You get up. No. Hey, look, the guy lost connection. Okay, not that. Man, you gotta be so fast when it comes to clicking. Maybe it's the recording software making it lag. And it does. It says 60 frames. But tough. Hey, mouse. Thank you for moving. Mouse wasn't moving for like a good 2 seconds there. Oh, fine. He says hi. I'll have to say hello. No, so am I rating? If he bottomless, this is a weak part of mine. Vanity's emptiness. Why would you Vanity's emptiness on this? What is the point? And what, you're afraid of getting Mill Wolf? No, I am not joining any teams. So, no one asked you want to join a team. Also, anyone who's like sub for sub, I don't do sub for sub unless you actually make good content and it's in English. Because like this guy, like he did like Dutch. And he asked me to sub for sub him, and I'm not going to sub for sub Dutch because I don't speak that. I'm sorry, Dutch people. I don't speak your language. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. I'm not sub for subbing. And you send Jews. Now, capital G, he thought of this imaginary card that, like, your Senjus should, like, get to draw a card for every card returned to your hand during the end phase. I'm sorry, but that shouldn't happen, because one card that lets you just draw 2 cards in this situation that's not fair to just draw 2 cards. And it can get worse, you could draw, like, 5 cards if you had 5 Senjus, or 4 cards if you had 4 or 3. Where did you get the idea that being able to draw 4 cards is bound? Okay. Be that way. Just be that way. Your Senjus are awfully annoying. But your Senjus, first off, I don't know why they aren't spirit monsters. And second, because it might as well be spirits, except they can be special summons, which spirits can't. That's like the spirit clause. Also, spirits only get their effects when their normal orbs flipped. Anyway, spirits / Senjus are really useful because they get a bunch of cool stuff to go along with them. Like, they're immune to literally every form of destruction that isn't mirror force. Okay, every form of destruction that is not trap card, they're immune to. Or a quick play spell. Basically, Mirror Force is the only thing that gives her that. They're immune to Snatch Steal, they're immune to Raigeki, they're immune to Dark Hole, they're somewhat, yeah, they're immune to Garunix. They've basically got immunities to almost every destruction card that isn't Raigeki Break, but with Burning Abyss basically entirely dropping Raigeki Break. And, you know, some Burning Abyss builds just dropping Trap entirely. It's sort of not that common view to... Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I'm getting around life points. Now it would be cool if I could... Okay. Mill. Eh. Now he's gonna sound something with 19 out. I'm gonna lose because I probably shouldn't have activated that. Probably. Oh yeah, it's also they're immune to JD. You know, best destruction card in the game. Oh yeah, and look, here he goes. Summon Gama 1, summon Gama 2, summon Gama 3. Why couldn't they just, you know, keep their non-English names? Right, because making people speak non-English would be too hard, and Americans can't pronounce stuff. Like, imagine if, like, everything was, like, 1, 2, 3. Oh, cowboy! Oh, come on, you're just doing that. You're just doing that to troll. Let's see how it is. Like, imagine if everything was 1, 2, and 3, and 4. It's like Lightsworn 1, Lightsworn 2, Lightsworn 3, Lightsworn 4, 5. Okay, there. The deck profile. I'll need to update that side deck. So, sort of ignore the side deck except Fiend Comedian. Yeah. And possibly DD. I don't know. This is really old side deck. This is back when Shaddolls were like tier 1. Okay, wait. Free JD because, you know, it's JD. If you're running Lightsworn without free JD, then you got a problem. 1 Celestia, personally like the card. 1 Wolf, because Phallus is better, but not really, because Wolf works when sent by anyways, and this is only 1 monster effect. See, it says by monster effect. So if this is sent by charge or recharge, it doesn't work. 2 Giraffes, because it allows for super mills and draws. It allows you to draw into JDs and honest and everything good, like backing light. 1 Jane, because we need names. Well, probably don't need him anymore, but I keep him around just because he can run over anything. Monster that basically, if they don't have honest or something, you can run over a monster of this. That was normal summon days, or if they're playing monarchs. Free Raiden, it's just such a good card. Being able to mill not doing gun phase is super useful, especially if you get off. Being a tuner is amazing. getting to essentially mill 4 cards per turn. It's awesome. Lila, it's staple free, destroy spells and traps, and it gets mills. Fellas, because it's an awesome thing to mill. Too honest. It's honest. It's a light deck that I don't need to explain. I'd run like 50 of these if it were possible. It's like I just run like a bajillion honest. It's like just 60 card honest deck. It's like you summon a monster, your opponent summons a monster, and you summon an honest, and you just honest everything they have. 60 card honest deck would be really trolly. Free Lumina and Lightsworn Sunder. Staple it free, it revives stuff. It's just way too good. 2 Minervas. Don't even use it for the normal zone effects, and you're never gonna have in this build 8 Lightsworns. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, run 10 names, so you might have a chance. Also, 11 if you count Michael. But basically, it's used for milling 1, and it's a tuner. Free Raikou, it destroys stuff, and it mills. Also, it was errated to apply them in sequence. Recharge, cards that you draw, it's draw power card. Raigeki is Raigeki. Soul Charge doesn't even need explanation. Charge your Light Brigade, it's like Rhoda but better. It's another one of very few cards that can send 4 cards from your deck to, it gets 4 cards out of the deck. 2 MST because MST. Free Beckoning Light to get back milled JDs and the Loyal Honests. And free Breakthrough Skill. In the extra deck, we have 1 ally card to destroy spells and traps. In case you didn't notice, this deck hates spells and traps. 1 Leviathan Dragon for possible LTKs as seen earlier. 1 Lava Laval Chain. 1 Bujinti Tsukiyomi because it lets you discard 1 card to draw 2 basically. Also can get a bunch of names in the grave. It's also got a decent amount of defense. Exile Knight because it's stable. 1/1, or you could replace this with Castel. It doesn't matter really. I probably should. You know, I'm gonna change it right now. Castel. 1 Castel. 1 Constellar Omega to protect you. 1 Ragnar 0 to destroy all those stupid things affect your attack and defense. 1 Dark Rebellion XE Dragon because it has way too much attack and it's super useful. Black Rose to nuke field. Michael because it's your only synchro in the Lightsworn archetype. Stardust Spark and Crimson Blader for protection and prevention of opponent signs. And Leo because Leo's boss. Thank you for watching and have a great day.